I'm scared to do this video, but it's very on brand for me to actually push myself to do this video because the topic of this video is work on your people pleasing before it's too late. And when I say too late, I never say too late for anything. But what happens is when you're working on these things and genuinely healing yourself, you don't want to put yourself in this situation. So last night before I went to sleep, I opened my bank account and it went negative after I paid for, all the bill things. And if for the people who know me and the people who have supported me over this time, I always talk about being paid in spirit. And I know why this happened. I know why my bank account is negative. It's because my journey took too long to make a comfortable environment for myself. I didn't do it a little at a time. I was extreme, I was stubborn, and I refused to value myself. And in the very beginning, did not put prices on anything. I built something in the style of a energetic, infinite mother. And I still, I would take people to the British Museum and give tours that I've seen tours that people charge £50 and more. And I was doing it for free. There were some lovely people I've met, but it still doesn't change the fact that as I'm healing this process and doing the things that actually will benefit me so that I can actually help people in the deep, longing and wanting to help people, not the wounded part, but the deep, I can't. How am I supposed to take care of myself when my bank account went negative? And like I said, this is not random. This has happened over time. Just keep this as a sign. I'm going to keep this short, but keep this as a sign. This is your sign to start your healing now. The people pleasing and wanting to help people and making it your personality like I did. Obviously now I've come a long way, but it ends up being too late. And so, yes, I'm going to be okay because you always are going to be okay. I had a session recently and even the way I've set that up, the session takes time for it to come to my bank account. I set it up to people please and make it easier for other people. I didn't make it easy for me where it will come to me immediately and then this wouldn't have happened. Yes, I still would have had not very much in my account, but I still would have had enough. But this happened from many, many years of that. And right now, even that, the way that I have it set up, it takes a week for that company that I've chosen that makes it easy for everybody for it to get into my account. So now today, I was going to do this anyway. I have to find a way to make it so that my account that does not have a thing it will charge fees until that comes in. It's supposed to come in tomorrow because it's been a week since I had that session. But I'm telling you, this is your sign. I'm being brave telling you this, and I'm doing it in a way where it's like it could be, seen as an extreme embarrassment, especially at my age. I'm 40 next year. Please, please, please go within and work on all your triggers of having to people please. Don't think of it just as this beautiful thing, because it is a beautiful thing when you're fulfilled, when you're able to live your life and not see that, like I've gotten to a point where I'm able to make this video and I was upset, but at the same time, I wouldn't be able to make this video if I had not worked on those things. But it doesn't mean that those things won't catch up with you. So now, even though I've worked on them and what I've been putting out there and how I've worked on stuff, now everything is not free. I have tons of free content, but it's not free. because of the world we live in, the matrix we live in. We all are okay with the money, I guess, still, and everyone wants money and everyone wants to do money, and so we're going to have a money system. And so for me, I can't be people pleasing and not caring about money at the same time. I have to care about money, my worth, and not pleasing, but actually helping people. Because, you know, if you think of people who are gambling, addicted or something like that, the way that you help them is not to give them money, right? It's the same thing. So for me, I have to think of that way, where I have to, if people are needing my services of going within and truly becoming their authentic self, because everyone can do it themselves, but I can help them because I know how to help them and give them more structure in that. I can't just, you know, I wouldn't just tell them everything, right? You have to make it so that the people do the steps. They have to do it themselves. They have to believe in themselves. They have to believe in their value, that they're going to take some of their time and their money and spend that on something. So when you're afraid of money and you're a people pleaser, they go together. You need to see that people paying for your services is a way of them, the people, the customers, or the people or your clients, it's a way of them valuing and taking care of themselves too. Obviously going out of hand and stuff like that, that's another wound. But like, you know, like if all of the people that have ever I've helped all gave me $1 or a pound or wherever that the people are from, every single time they think of me or whatever, every once in a while, I would probably be okay. Of all the people that have helped me, if they, and that's like not the value, if we're going to go through a value system of what I have done for people. But if everyone did that like weekly, it would be like you saw, like if you see my followers, if they did that. But people don't think that way. And I didn't think that way. And I thought, that's the first thought I thought. I'm like, okay, I haven't set this up that way, if that makes sense. And a lot of people assume and depend on the app doing that for us, but these apps don't do that. They don't, like, I don't have anything from this. The app has not done anything for me. It hasn't. It's suppressed my videos. It's, you know, all it does is hold my data, but I have a hard drive that has all the videos. So, you know, and I found some amazing people. You know who you are. But, I mean, they found me. But yeah, this is your sign. This is your sign to not let this happen. Learn from my people pleasing and my stubbornness. It's time. Just baby steps.